Hi, I wanted to give you a fast overview of the Power Partnership Program POP. As you can see in front of you is what we call the home page of POP when you download it on your computer. This is the first screen you see, and basically you've got all the different components of the program here. And go through it in quick points now, and beneath this video you'll see more detail on each individual one, and hopefully you'll spend a few moments and take a look at those as well. But let's give you what we call the 30-second elevator speech preview of POP. Over here on the left side we've got the Power Data Wheel. We refer to this as the Power Data Wheel. We've got 7 individual topics here, categories. This is where you've got an accumulation of about 30 years of my experience, workshops, seminars, dealing with thousands of people, all the tips, the tools, the ideas, the interchanges, the conversations, all of the expertise that the people who came to the seminars brought, as well as my interaction with them. All that information is here. You're going to find this a very interesting part of the program, and this is probably where you're going to spend a lot of your time. Let's move over here to the middle, to the systems. On the left here we've got the Power Living Life List. We refer to this as the inbox for the rest of your life. It's a very powerful tool. It's one that you're going to want to spend some time looking through, and you definitely want to make sure that you add this as part of your arsenal in terms of your personal operating system. Over here is the Power Time System.
Here we go.
The Power Time System is the structure of POP. All of the tools and systems you've got over here, this is where you're going to want to install them in terms of the day-to-day operating system. This is the structure, gives you what to do, when to do it, ideas how to control your time, how to invest your energy. This is the nuts and bolts. This is sort of drives the whole program here, and we use the term system because for those of you who like more of a structure, this is where you're going to find that structure. This is basically the skeleton, if you will, of POP. It's a fairly large document. You can look at it in bits and pieces. It's been in creation since 1980, 81, 82, so we've added a lot to it. A lot of different articles in here, different chapters. A lot of the information that you find on the website you'll find here as well, and I think you'll find this a very interesting part of the program.
And we're good.
Okay, down here we've got the ongoing support tools. These tools are yours to be used. We provide them on a weekly basis. They're all part of POP, the Power Partnership Program. Journey Juice comes to you once a week. It's where we take one of the tips and the tools and the idea and the suggestions over here from the database, and we spend maybe 15 minutes doing up a 2 or 3 page expose on, as I said, one of the tips and tools here. We give you some ideas how to use it, how to implement the advantages to you. This is an opportunity where we've got at POP to continue to provide some ongoing support, and Journey Juice is a weekly support tool that'll be sent to you. You can either interact with that individual tool when it comes to you, or at the end of each month there'll be 4 Journey Juices that we've sent out. You can look at them all at once, you can look at them on the weekends. These are tools that you can use as you see fit. They're there to support, to reinforce, to coach, to provide some assistance. Keep in mind we're here for your benefit, not the other way around, so we try to put out as much information as we can to support the ongoing program here, the systems here, and Journey Juice is just one of those tools that comes to you on a weekly basis.
And we're going.
Okay, the middle one here is the Power Audio Maximizer. This is basically a 30-minute seminar / workshop. I sit down at a mic and I give you a 30-minute audio every week. We go through specific parts of the program. We answer a couple of letters from clients. This is another opportunity on a voice-to-voice basis where we can deal with issues that have come up. Gives me another opportunity to bring out some issues here that you might have overlooked or we want to emphasize. And as I said, we spend 30 minutes every week. It's sent to you. Once again, you have the option to look at them or actually listen to them on a weekly basis. At the end of each month, there'll be 4 Power Audio Maximizers. You can listen to them all at once. They're going to be sent to you as part of the updates to POP. So you've got a couple of different options how you want to interact with them. Once again, the Power Audio Maximizer is a tool that we use to keep in contact with you. We try to reinforce different parts of the program. We can either do one of two things. We can reinforce what you're working on yourself, and or we can encourage you to jump into the program and perhaps look at other areas that you haven't been as interested in to this point. And once again, it's part of the concept of ABC, always be closing.
Here we go.
The last support tool here is the Power Conduit. This is sent out twice weekly. It's quite a short document. It has 4 or 5 tips, suggestions, tools. Once again, it's a reinforcement. It's a support tool. It's an encouragement tool. As I said, it's got 5 or 6 different points to it. This is another opportunity for us to reinforce the data here, interact with the system here, bring it all together, and it's once again a tool that we use to work with you on, and it's a tool that you can obviously work with. You can decide when to listen to it, and you can also say, fine, I want to store them for a while, I'll get back to them at some point. These 3 tools are part of POP. These aren't sort of separate programs. It's part of a all-encompassing program. They all work together. Whatever we discuss in the Power Conduit, for example, you'll find back over here in the data wheel. You'll find here in the system. This is all a comprehensive system and program. The goal is very simple: to provide you with the tools, the systems, the ideas, the suggestions to make improvements to your life as you see fit. I've given a lot of seminars over the year, and one thing I can basically tell you 2 things. Number 1, the information here will make a positive impact on your life. What I can't tell you now, what I can't determine for you as an individual, is exactly whether this will work, whether that'll work. That's what's going to be up to you to say, fine, I like what I hear here, this makes some sense, I can see I can use that over here, put these 2 things together, this is how I'm going to make some changes. And that's what POP's all about.
And we're going.
Okay, over here we've got the interaction functions. This is where you have an opportunity, while you've been looking at all this information over here, this is what I've found to be useful over the last 30+ years, and thousands of people have found parts of this, all of it, some of it, useful to them. This over here is an area where you get to say, okay, these are the things that I'm going to take from here, and I'm going to put them over here. I'm going to make up your power time activators, your operating systems, your top 20, your irrefutables. These are all terms that I'll describe in detail more later on. But this is where you get a chance to start to add to what you think is going to make a positive impact for you. What's going to work for you, what's going to save you time, make you become a better trader, more productive, less stressful. This is the area where you get to interact with POP, the Power Time Management System over here.